welcome to Lumino. Today we're going to be going over an Egyptian taxi driver who brutally murdered both his daughters. In 2008, the Said family had been living in Lewisville, Texas for about 2 years. It was widely known amongst friends and family that Yaser Abdel Said had major cultural differences as well as other issues between him and his daughters. Both 18-year-old Amina and 17-year-old Sarah attended Lewisville High School and were both described as loving, caring, smart, loved everyone, and would help anyone type of gals. They were both always smiling, doing a great job concealing what they had to endure in their own home. In October of 1998, both Amina and Sarah came forth to police officials accusing Yaser of sexually and physically abusing them. Their mother, Patricia Owens, swore in an affidavit that the allegations were true, however later retracted her testimony. After a few years passed, the girls confided to police officials yet again of the inappropriate behavior they were experiencing with their father. They also informed the officers that as soon as Yaser had found out Amina had a boyfriend, he responded by threatening Amina with shooting her on the head. Once again, Patricia pressured the girls in recanting their statement, and no criminal punishment for Yaser was set in order. Yaser was known to be controlling and violent with his whole family, such as Sarah getting punished for smiling too much at customers in the shop while working.
She smiled to the customers.
But she has to, part of her job.
She's in trouble.
Every so often, Amina would have to go to school and work with welts all over her body. On one occasion, she showed up with a bruise on her face from being kicked by Yaser after he had found a note from her boyfriend. On another occasion, Patricia's sister Connie also witnessed Yaser being controlling by shooting out Patricia's tires to prevent her from leaving. There was also several home videos recorded by Yaser himself, proving the abuse his daughters would have to tolerate.
Nice legs. I got this. Take this blanket from this one in the back.
No!
Go.
Get away! No!
On Christmas of 2007, Patricia fled with both Amina and Sarah to Tulsa, Oklahoma, renting a room under an alias. They stayed away for about a week before Patricia gave in to Yaser begging them to return home. Against both Amina and Sarah's request, they returned back home to Lewisville on New Year's Eve. On the afternoon of January 1st, 2008, Yaser offered to take out Sarah and Amina to get something to eat. They rode in Yaser's taxicab and were driven out in front of an Omni Mandalay hotel in Irving, Texas, and proceeded to get shot multiple times. Amina, who was sitting on the passenger side, was shot twice in the chest, dying instantly, while Sarah, who was in the backseat, got shot a total of 9 times. As Sarah was trying to put up a fight, Yaser shot her on the arms and shoulders. 3 bullet wounds on the chest also showed the gun was fired point blank on her skin, leaving behind soot on some of the wounds. After Yaser was done shooting his daughters, he fled the scene and vanished. Even though Sarah was gravely injured and bleeding to death, around 7:30 she managed to call 911. As soon as she got a hold of the police, she immediately started saying, During the call, dispatchers couldn't get Sarah to provide them with their location, making them rely on the trace of the call, which led them to another area of Irving. It wasn't until finally another call came in, reporting 2 bloody unconscious women in a vehicle near the service entrance of the Omni Hotel. Once police officials arrived, both girls were found dead. The day after the shooting, a capital murder multiple warrant was issued for Yaser's arrest. However, the search for Yaser, coordinated by the FBI's Dallas Violent Crimes Task Force, was not resulting in any luck. On the 21st of August 2008, a federal unlawful flight to avoid prosecution warrant was issued for him. On the 4th of December 2014, Yaser Abdel Said was placed on the FBI's 10 most wanted fugitives list. He was listed to be considered armed and dangerous and was known to carry a weapon with him at all times. The girl's Aunt Gail speculated Yaser murdered Sarah and Amina in an honor killing, in fear of feeling his daughters were becoming too American. After 12 years of searching, on the 26th of August 2020, 63-year-old Yaser Said was finally caught in the town of Justin, Texas. Not too far from there, 2 of Yaser's relatives were also apprehended for harboring a known fugitive. his 32-year-old son, Islam Said, and his 59-year-old brother, Yaser Said. Nobody truly listened to Sarah and Amina when they told people they were scared of what he might do one day. If you just got scared, you must now subscribe to this channel. Thank you. Until next time.